Greetings and welcome into Ankh Plays. Thanks for joining me once again as we return to Stellaris, Shadows of the Shroud expansion for our continuation of the series about the Divine Pryde. We're starting off with incident number 32 today, and to kick things off, we're looking out across the surface of a star called Nalo at our colony, which is at the furthest reaches of the galaxy in the Yivzaraki sector. And something that's worth noting here is that we are in a situation where it is the 1st of January of 2400. So that means we are beginning the 25th century. And here's our factory world of Nalo. We've got our districts built. We've got some negative amenities already, but no crime just yet. And we're going to specialize this. Once we've got that capital upgraded, we'll be able to go ahead and do that. We'll just take a look at what kind of jobs are being worked. And it looks like we're, in a bad way for amenities here. But we're kicking things off. And this is kind of a remote sector, but we'll keep an eye on it. Move away from that star. It's a little bit warm there, I would say. And we've got a few situations going on. Our economy's looking okay. Our food and energy situations are still subpar. And I would say that our consumer goods are probably a little subpar as well. But we do have the opportunity to begin producing fleets. Because standard game years aside, 2400 is when the crisis, the final in-game, the end-game crisis begins. And so we just kind of want to be ready for that. We've got quite a bit of work to do on some of these worlds as of yet. And so we're going to keep trying to build out those worlds, trying to keep building out. We need to build some more hyper relay stations now that we've got influence. We'll actually just go down here and make sure that all of these construction ships are staying busy. This one is done. I think we'll go up to Targon and build a hyper relay there. Zempak's not really strategically important. But this guy could go over to Zelmadak and build a hyper relay there. That might give us some. It's going to take a while to get over there, but yeah, because this. Why don't you go through here? Maybe we can't go through. No, that's interesting. Interesting choice. This must be faster with the hyper relays. So one ship going. We've got this ship on Amastis who needs a job. And actually, you know, if I'm looking at this, things are looking good, much better than I thought from the hyper relay situation. We can build one here in Fulis. That's going to connect us here. Sathama. We need to move down here. This guy. You actually can. Hazra is a weird system because it's like, it's almost like it should belong to the next combine, you know? Go build one in Ishtam. I don't know how we're going to need to move from the crisis or to the crisis. You're headed to Borse. And we have one on Bede here. This is a little bit further north, so we'll just keep building out. We want to kind of connect the entire empire, and the pathway here looks a little bit like kind of coming up through this direction coming down through here, and then down through the southern tip of the Empire. This is very heavily populated here, and it's right next to the Avarian Visage. And I don't know that... We don't know what's going to happen with these fallen empires, right? But I'd prefer to hedge my bets a little bit. We can go to Flumph, I guess, and build a hyper relay station there. Just make sure we've got a colony ship, a science ship. Those are going to be out of commission. And we've got Oberkoid could do another Astral Rift, I think. He's already exploring. Nope, he can't do an Astral Rift. Why can't you do an Astral Rift? Is he already exploring one? I wonder if maybe that's the... Tower? Nope. He's already in an Astral Rift. Either way, it looks like we're good as far as building together, or building stuff like hyper relays. We'll check our planets just to make sure things are okay. Panasu's finally under control. It's unbelievable. Nala we were just working on a moment ago. Lazen. This is a new colony that's kind of taken off. Nothing in the build queue, so let's actually put some stuff in the build queue for them. They do have a luxury residence. Let's have them go ahead and build a medical center as well. We'll replace this with something later on. Dorfil is a very small colony, but we can actually start populating these buildings, I think. Yeah, we sure can. Do automation. 20% is always nice. It's really nice to be able to just drop these buildings down all of a sudden and keep right on trucking, if you know what I mean. This is supposed to be a tech world, so we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. We got a bunch of city districts to build. So Eospone is doing well. Yobunir 2 is very low population. This is a tundra world, and we have not a lot of people who are decent on the tundra side. I do want to put some heavy industry down, though, and this is already listed as a forge world for specialization. So we do need volatile motes, which we'll just throw a chemical plant down for that. And then we'll do ally foundries for the other two, and then once we get the second specialization up and going, we'll have plenty of stuff here. But these tundra worlds, Yobunir and Yobunir 2, do need to be populated. And we've been pulling population off of Zelmadak as we assimilate the Zelmadaki. And this world is starting to get a little bit better. It's still really horrible. I mean, we need to get the Penurians off of this world. And probably the Grolferp as well. We'll do a little bit of citizenship checking as well, but we're looking at Tuxkin Superior, Workers and Specialist, and then Pre-Sapients. That's the natural progression. So let's get the Yivzaraki off of this planet. I think that the Tuxkin were a pre-FTL nation, and now that... And after they got integrated, they got unplugged from their hive mind, and were just drones, as you recall. This is part of Ankh not being able to do things well, or still learning the game. And so let's resettle some Yivzaraki. Where are my bird people? Oh, there's some. So they do not like Suditan. And I don't think that they really are going to do well on either one of these planets that we're trying to populate right now. which would have been the Yobonir systems, both of those colonies. I have scrolled past them, unfortunately. And yeah, 25% habitability on Yobonir 1. What about Yobonir 2? It's not going to be much better. And we do have some... We have one poor Yivzaraki. Actually, we've got 111 of them. Well, actually, way more than that. In fact, the Tuxkin, like Yobonir, and I think if we had a Kroll population, it's one of the species here, they would also do very well on these planets. But right now, all we've got that we can ship off are these are the turtle people. I'd like to keep them on their own planet, if possible. So we need to find a different place for them. Maybe Larkins? Man, that's even worse. This is the Geroidian homeworld anyways. How about Dorfil? Boy, everyone wants to come to Zelmadak. I can see why it's special. 30% on Dorfil. Yaspone? Same type of result, 25%. Very inhospitable place. Lazen? How about Tukli Zorak? Can we just pull the Yivzaraki back to their homeworld? Yeah, let's do that. So, we're just going to start moving people. And I got to be really careful of the energy requirements here because we can't use too terribly much. Our energy economy is still kind of in... It's very delicate right now. We'll just say that. Whoops. Sent some folks that shouldn't probably go there, but they'll be fine. I'm faithful. I have faith. Okay, that should be good for now. And yeah, that's dropped us down by 1K. We have 1,476 Penuri. Maybe we'll wait and build up some more energy at this point. But we do need some people to be working on those. We've got... Maybe this is the point in the game where we're starting to look at... Can we make these Yobonir... Can we make Yobonir just a better place to live with terraforming? And we need ecological adaptation to terraform inhabited planets. We'll start moving. Start the clock moving. Oh, and before I do that, one other thing. We need to add a ship. Or not add... We don't want to add a ship. We want to make a new fleet. And... Gosh, this is a lot. This is the Breslin class. What do I need for... Which one is which? I've forgotten. So Shrouded Mist is going to be our Psi Lightning. And our Breslin class is our Psionic Bombers. Which I don't have to tell you. Save that. Yeah. Sweet. This is a pretty fast ship, it seems like. 235 for a battleship. She's heavy, but she can move. All this afterburners really helps. We're going to make a bunch of these carriers. We're going to make a carrier fleet. So I want the Breslin class MK2. And this is going to be 34,000, which we can't really do. So we'll just go 20. That's 28K, which is still over our limit. Oh, no, it's not. We have 23, and this is 22K. Love it. Do it. What are the 5 ships that need to be reinforced? Pray tell. This guy here. Okay, we're lacking some alloys because I just spent them all on that other fleet. One more month. We'll reinforce, and then we'll go ahead and upgrade those guys as well. And we need to reinforce these guys. And... Oops. And then we'll do upgrade as well. That's right, because we did just clear out the Mind Warden hive of scum and villainy. Just making sure we got everybody taken care of here. Why do I still see reinforcements needed? Are reinforcements on the way there? Yep. Reinforcement on the way there. Yeah, okay. And yeah, energy credits are in a bad space. To keep an eye on that. Yeah, we undocked, so there was a bunch of stuff that happened there. And we can go into the Shroud. So let's do that. Interestingly enough, we've kind of reset. Boy, that's interesting. The last time that I remember looking at this, we were down here somewhere. So we're kind of back in the domain of the Cradle of Souls, but let's go ahead and delve. A vision. A shard of perfect crystal floats here, rotating slowly around its own axis as we approach. It shatters into 1,000 pieces. Sounds like something out of Final Fantasy. Unity would be nice. Weapon strength? Sure. Ejected. Okay, well, we tried. Weapon strength would have been very nice. We've got
ships upgraded.
0-point power coming, which is going to be nice. And Star Citadels as well. What was all that? Oh, it must be this Astral Rift. Senate Sound Session. It looks like I have more influence than everybody else combined. And we want natural sanctuaries. This really cuts us out. Really cuts us out. I don't like that at all. Although it does take a little bit longer to clear blockers. Boy, everyone wants this. And this is going to help us on the consumer goods front and the amenities usage, which has been huge for our empire. So it's like a 10%, well, not a 10%, consumer good usage drop. I think I'm going to go with this. At first, I didn't like the diplomatic weight, but yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. And then we'll go back to the tower. Here in Najiro. Will not disturb them further. Very rival seems to accidentally fulfilled some ancient prophecy. Somehow they knew we were coming. And given the profound importance they placed on it, our arrival is likely to have significant effect on their civilization. We've decided to leave a small gift of advanced metals behind as evidence of our goodwill. Just left a bunch of scrap metal. Thanks, guys. One of these we inscribe with the mathematical location of our home system. Good. Good. Let's Voyager 1 this. In the hope that they will prove useful to our sociologists when we have recorded the entire interaction. For posterity. It's a ton of Unity, which I think we can ascend the Panasu colony, which is one of the things that we wanted to do anyways. Let's do that. Oops, come on. Yeah, tier 2. This is going to take 229,000 unity, which means that we need 240. We're just like 1 month short of doing this here, which is great. Yeah, excellent.
Relaying transmission.
This astral rift has been fully explored in Najiro. Oh, that was it. Excellent. Okay. Let's take a look here. Sasumun Dolharn is done. Nasu's is working there. Yeah, there you go. And the next Combine, who's being led by a Meraki. Interesting. They want to trade some artifacts. They will give us that amenities thing for psychometry and base. Yeah, no. Sorry. This is actually, amenities is actually really good, but no thank you. It's very nice of you, though. It's very nice of you.
Relaying transmission.
Got the new Mystic Order coming by. What do you got? 2 merchant pops. No. Don't want your pops. What's going on in Lazen? We need a science ship in orbit. Didn't we have a science ship that wasn't doing anything with... Yeah. He's over on Amastas. Do that research project for us. The Insidious Snarin. That'll keep things moving here.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
We really need energy, you guys. Okay. We got a Rubik's Cube. Archaeotech weapon damage and society research plus 20. Create 500 minor artifacts. Or do we want to use Jabaxti? And not really. Let's activate Jabaxti. We can't level up our leader because he's already level 10. But we can give ourselves ethics attraction, upkeep, and stability, which seems like a good thing for now. Can we help our energy economy with our edicts? Farming subsidies. That might actually be good too. Yeah, both of these. Can I afford the 1,000 unity? Oh, sure. We make 20 or 4,200. Yeah, we can add some edicts. We're going to put capacity subsidies, farming, and mining on. Ooh. Plus 10% resources from jobs. That might be a big benefit. And that's astral binding. It's 400 or 358. What's our income? We got 107. We can run this for a little bit of time until we start running out of astral threads. That's going to make us go down, though. That's interesting. Can't spend money or energy. I don't think I want to do that just yet. Nano actuators. Okay, I need to remember that. Oh, interesting. That's actually not bad either. I think we'll leave that there and let's see what the economy does here as we roll over to the next month.
Technology researched.
Yeah, so we're not picking up the astral threads. In fact, we're at a negative 250 for astral threads, which, not gonna lie, doesn't feel great, but we've got our Star Citadel here. And man, all of these are... Let's go for the shortest one, it seems like. Yeah, look at that energy. That's great. Fleets in transit. Yeah, that resource boon per job is pretty significant. We should have our... This is going to be the 23rd carrier fleet. Thelonians awaken psionic abilities. Let's take a look at that. I'd like to get this named, if I can, please. And we're going to blast over our naval capacity. All Thelonians throughout the galaxy have undergone a great change. Whereas before, their latent psionic power had only blossomed in a small minority, the entire species has now unlocked its full psionic potential. Although these changes seem to have originated in the Sagittarian Pious Covenant, they now have manifested in all members of their species regardless of location. Aside from displaying an array of powerful psionic abilities, Thelonians have started to forego verbal communication with each other in favor of telepathy. This great disturbance in the psionic of their awakening. Yeah. Okay, well. Let the sun swallow it. I don't even care anymore. We've got a subnautical astral rift here on Eptraban. Eptraban? We're going to go with Eptraban. Change of pressure was sudden. As it was violent, the sphere arrived in the depths of what appears to be a vast ocean. All is dark. Our instruments show no signs of life, floating sediment, or particulate matter. Are we even in water? That might be a good question to ask. Judging by the high water pressure... Okay, there it is. That's the answer. It was behind my mouse. We are somewhere deep below the surface. Okay, dive deeper or head to the surface. I like heading to the surface. Not really a let's go deeper in the water kind of guy, if I'm honest. And we're just going to take a look at what it is that we have here. We're getting up to 7k energy, so we can probably spend some... Ooh. We get to be the president of the Cross-Galactic Accord. Ganak Voon is leading on Obusqueak in the Obusqueak sector. Psychic, crime -10. We don't need job efficiency for slaves. I guess we'll go righteous. Seems like a decent... I think we can also... Let's ascend Panasu one more time. Can we get there? Yeah, we get to tier 4. Love it. Yeah, empire size -20% and designation boosts, which this is a tech world. So research lab build speed is +50 and upkeep for researchers is -40. That's insane. We have 5.6k housing. So we could send some specialists here. I don't know, it might tank our amenities. Well, let's think about that. Let's think on that. Also, before I do anything more with... Yep, okay. We messed that up already. That's the original, but we don't have any population in either one of those. It'd be nice if you could delete these templates once you were done with them. You know, like maybe right-click and just say get rid of, but... Myron is also a very big population here. Oh, man, what is this? Let's create a template off of these guys. We can't get rid of repugnant or haunting visions. This is their main species, so let's create a template off of these guys. And we could give them something else, like quarrelsome just means they're bad at bureaucrat jobs. Repugnant, influential jobs. What is influential jobs? It's like, come on. You're supposed to be able to hold something and have it stay on the tooltip. That's not what I wanted. So I could get very strong. If I take repugnant off, I got 2 trait points, but I can't take any positive traits. Is that what I'm seeing here? Yeah. We'll just do that. We can leave the quarrelsome on, but I'll take repugnant off. It's a very small research project.
Updated.
Although we probably don't need to do any more of that if I were... If I'm being 100% honest. Oh yes, and then colonies. What else can we build? We're upgrading things. We're upgrading things. Beta Aquilae is kind of recovering. 2 commercial zones. Let's replace one of these commercial zones with something that gives us happiness, amenities. Uzlan is done. Do I have all of these built out with districts? Mothalum needs some districts, and Matar needs some blocker clears. We can dig out the sinkholes. That's fine. That should give us... And then we've got... Okay, this is a generator world. And... Wow, heavy industry and research enclaves. Yeah, we'll just go with the remaining 2 there. That'll keep them busy. Uzaldon, I think we need to clear out some blockers. Be careful with the energy here. Just don't overcook it on the energy. Ankh. Nalo needs a population injection. We'll do generator support here. Yeah, I like that. Once they're done there, we'll have all of our district specializations in on Nalo. I'm probably just going... This is Alpine, so we can probably send some people from Zelmadak to Nalo and just start getting them going. Where's Zelmadak? There you are. We have to be doing this carefully. And I wish. A game from 2016 should have a way to search for this stuff. Instead of just scrolling through all of your planets. Yeah, let's go Factory World. The Tuxkins will like it. 80%. Spoozalak, not so much. Felonians are yellow on a 40%. Well, we could get rid of the Felonians, that's for darn sure. I have half a mind to send them all to Nalo. I don't want to take the turtle people off of their planet. It's kind of a non-starter for me. Yeah, sorry, Felonians. I guess they're all yellow, so Do, do, do. Yeah, all of the folks who are all of the folks who like Zelmadak also like all of these worlds that we're trying to populate, and really nobody else does, it seems like. And you know, the thought occurs to me, clearable blockers, clearable brockers. Breslin's been waiting a long time. That's 1,000 energy, but it's probably 1,000 energy well spent. Because then we can do something there. Excess denizens. Okay, migrate off. Nalo, we could build housing. Yep. As long as these worlds are staying busy. That's really the point here. We have excess people here. And nothing else to do. Like, this world is kind of full. And yeah. Looking good, but staying busy as well. 8% crime. Gidi. Negative amenities and 50 crime. I'm hoping that this world bounces back. There's quite a bit of devastation here as well, so we'll see how that goes. Keep an eye on Gidi. Chavash. 3,000 denizens here. They're finishing their energy nexus. They've gone full generator support. So this planet is now producing 55 energy. Oh, Squeak. Very much in the same boat. Amastis. Pretty much everything. Wow. Some upgrades to do there. Kubex. 4K here. No energy production. Actually, they're at an energy deficit somehow. Not a lot of jobs here to do, I suppose. Tribun. Yeah, we really need some energy going on, guys. 2K on Federation's End Industrial Station. We do have a criminal underworld that's rolling through. Again, energy negative. So many planets that are energy negative. Larkin seems to be doing fine. Glugeld. Glugeld is... Yeah, we're going to go here. We've got 500 jobs available. We're going to do that. We're also going to do a Holo Theaters to start with. We're going to run an automation building in the civilian industries, and then we're going to go chemical plants, and what's my second worst? Exotic gases. Yeah. Some civilian industries, huh? Automation here, production yard, and energy grid, and then immediately after that, just follow with those three. We can pull people off of Glugeld as well. Or to Glugeld. Ubeglilt, nothing doing here. That's great. Research station, we can build a whole bunch of stuff. We've got research campuses. Do I want to spend time and money on this? Not just yet. I'm gonna make sure we get through everybody else. Ubeglilt Station, again, Sabak. This is a brand new emergent colony. Definitely in a situation where a relic world, we could start sending people to this place. In fact, we need to keep the pressure on here. I think this is going to become an energy world. Or, I'm sorry, a generator world. And we're going to roll this up here. And then probably, yeah, we need to keep an eye on Sabak. Send some folks out to Sabak. Tau Cygni. I've got blockers, but I'm kind of low on energy right now. Start the clock moving. Whoops. Tukli Zorak is a busy, busy place.
Species enhanced.
Species enhanced there. Build one of those guys as well. And then we'll throw down a holotheaters because what's going on Zirak? Unemployed pops. Sure, okay, yeah. And then Diadem, another world that's an alpine world. Yeah, okay. Once we get some more folks going here. Some more energy going. We need to continue to invest in our energy. Our food just kind of like skyrocketed, which is great. And we don't know if we're going to get the crisis. That's the thing. So we've got to be really careful with that. Snurren Securnin. Snurrens are large burrowing creatures that live beneath the dunes of the vast equatorial deserts on Lazan. Oh, well, let's go take a look at Lazan on screen. Oh, that's right, yes. When these predators sense movement in the sand above, they immediately raise dozens of tall spikes from their backs in the hope of impaling something edible. How do they get it off of their back? Also, this is like throwing out Major Dune vibes. Minus the spikes. Finding a suitable specimen proved difficult at first until hundreds of tracked remote-controlled drones were dispatched across the desert in random directions. This led to discovery and procurement of an unusually large specimen that had grown more than 100 spikes on its back. Oh, look at that society research. Snurren spikes. Okay, so did we kill it? Like, what happened? Whiteout. Moving on to Shukon. In this star system here. Wow, that is a bright neutron star. Outside of the sphere, there's nothing but white. Initial readings indicate that the equal amount of every color in the spectrum is bombarding us from every direction at once. Is that every visible color or every frequency on the energy spectrum? We have no way to determine our bearings. That seems problematic, like we don't have the right sensors on our rift spheres. Our altimeters, depth gauges, and compasses are completely inoperable or clearly in error. Wait a minute, so we're going to start pulling at some threads here because we're trying to get more astral threads. Altimeters measure air pressure, and that's how they tell how high above the sea level you are most of the time. Depth gauges measure pressure, so it's the opposite, but just water. And compasses are measuring magnetic fields, so there's no air pressure, no water pressure, or they're just out of whack, and there's no magnetic field. Perhaps if we could travel far enough, we could escape these disruptions. Alternatively, we could explore this area in detail with the help of a drone. Release the drone! That's what we're going to do. We're going to release the drone, because we don't have a Kraken. Oh, another one. Chemical Wasteland. Sanitation drone we have recovered. Let's go back on screen, sorry. Nosaxa! While we're doing all of this, can be reverse engineered to assist in our colonization efforts. Can be reproduced to catalog the minutiae of native flora and fauna to help our colonists familiarize themselves with the terrain of new frontiers. We got a specimen. Oh, nice. We get society research when we're clearing blockers. Boy, if we... that's pretty cool. Because what that means... Where is our discoveries? Our collection? Oh, yeah, he's an aesthetic wonder. Oh my gosh. Infrastructure build speed. Okay. Oh, you know, we can spend relics on these effects. How come I did not know this? We have 1,000 left. Celebrate diversity. Artifact analysis. Can't do that one. Okay, we got the Elgate Insight cooldown modifier, so we can do Secrets of the Zroni as well. A special project has been unlocked. Let's take a look at that special project. Talk about getting distracted. You can't get anything done in this game. That'll take 3 months. That's fine. Nosaxa has been explored. So Mo-Untakek is ready for another rift. Start from the bottom. We'll start from the bottom and then you'll go here. I don't know, just go with it. We have influence to plop down a couple more. Yeah, a couple more of these bad boys. So build some hyper relays. Let's get our pathways straight. We'll go to Panasu, get another hyper relay. I want them all the way down to Dirmu. This guy. Another hyper relay. We got room for one more. Where's it gonna be? Yeah, let's go Norberg. Oh, and this construction ship is gonna double back and kind of go up towards Wettige. You know? We're not trying to tempt the crisis. Astral threads are going to be out next month.
Blocker removed.
We got a Rift event pending, and we've got to go back into our government policies and edicts. And we can get rid of Astral Binding. It scares me what that's going to do to our economy. Subnautical. Ebturban. Something is wrong. Yeah, you're under the ocean. We've been traveling through the water for hours, but have seen no change in our surroundings. The helmsman believes there is some force acting on us that our engines cannot overcome. He recommends we try a short jump. Alternatively, if we exit the sphere and attach ourselves to low-density inflatables, we may be able to simply float to the surface. Yeah, we're going to activate the engines. I'm not about to crawl away from our rift sphere in a limitless ocean.
Special project complete.
Okay. Successfully managed to integrate the Zroni artifacts into our research process. Their insights on psionic study will greatly aid in our own research. Kuberkoid gains experts in psionics. Oh, man. Oh. Amazing. 62,000 society research. And Kuberkoid is going up another level. You got a level up. Congratulations, Kuberkoid. Spoozalak, we're proud of you. 121 years old. It's an ancient crab. He's good at rifting. Boy, is he good at rifting. Let's make him do psionics too. I think someone's gonna get bumped. Yeah, someone is gonna get bumped from the council. He's the Shroud speaker. Where's Overcoid? Oh no. He can't be a Shroud speaker because he's... Can he be the Divine Conduit? I feel like he should be. Yeah. Who are we losing here? stability. Ship build speed. Now, that's nice, but, you know... That's really fast on psionic stuff. And extra research options. Research speed on particles. And council agenda speed. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, he was already on the council, wasn't he? Well, what else can we bring to the table here? I mean, that's another great question. Oh, we could recruit. We're looking for... Okay, so if we put him in, he's got a clone backup. Not a lot of stuff to bring to the council, aside from the council agenda speed. But none of these guys really are pushing us in that direction. We could just do that. Let's hire him anyways. That's fine. Vuldnik. Yeah, you're on the council. That should be fine for now. And our astral stuff stopped, and I think we're still to the good here. Wattage, yeah, we're still to the good here. That's great. How convenient. On screen, Wattage. As we returned back through the rift, 2 other spheres came with us. Presumably crewed by other versions of ourselves, we 3 fused or were reduced to 1 at its threshold. Oh gosh. Strangely, the 3 orbs we recovered did not converge in the same manner. 9 temporal versions of the same objects now exist in one space. When placed in individual containers, they naturally bend themselves into extra dimensions and increase effective size of the surrounding space. We're not yet sure how the limits of this expansion, but theorize these devices could be great in densely populated areas. 9 fractal seeds to place on colonized planets via planetary decisions. What is a fractal seed? What is a fractal seed? So let's go to our colonized worlds. We know Panasu is a big deal. We got decisions. Max districts. And that gives us a... Love it. Yeah, build a generator. They're still busy. Factory world. Do that. Don't need it here. Don't need it there. They're counting on me forgetting that I have these things. That's really what's happening here. They will just give you this free stuff because there's nothing else that... You're so late into the game, it doesn't matter, so just have a few free districts. Looking for, like, a planet that has a big need, you know? Probably here. We might be close to running out of astral threads. This is a mining world, but we can't build any more of those. Yeah, we can do another ag district. What about you, Larkins? Yeah, why not? Fractal seed. Build. Yeah. I need energy and food right now, so. Ubuglilt. It's one of those. Maybe we'll skip on Ubuglilt. Go back to Polkor. About the same. Sabak is going to get big really fast here. Tau Cygni, definitely. Let's do a fractal seed here. And you're a factory world, but I want another generator district. Oh, Luna. This has gotten to be pretty big, actually. This is a tech world, so it would definitely benefit us. And we'll just do another one of those. Fulla's not ready. Luna 2. We could get rid of some of these blockers, I think. That would be the next step for Luna. How about Bead? 6.6k. Bead is a big world. Big old bead. Sure. How many of these do I got? Nope, I'm lacking 46. Okay. We're out. And that Astral Rift has been fully explored on Watij. Congratulations to Artico Cole. He's working on that one. Oh, hey. Okay. Like it. Look at that mineral. I may have overcooked it on the minerals, guys.
Blocker removed.
I may have overcooked it on the minerals. Hey. Go to Ohm and build a hyper relay. Subnautical. This is in Ebtraban. Short jump seems to have worked. We have appeared near the surface. After breaking through, we discovered that we are in fact inside of a planet-sized bubble in the vacuum of space. Our previous speeds were not enough to break through its gravitational forces. Intriguing. Alright, well. Yeah, getting out of your rift sphere is not the right move. Ever. Guys. Okay. Not getting a lot of influence to build these hyper relays, at least as fast as I would like.
Blocker removed.
But we're removing blockers according to the computer, which is on the council? No. No, he's not on the council. But we only have council traits. Sure. Maybe someday. Got an astral action we can use. Don't see a need to right now. 23rd Carrier Fleet is almost done.
Researched.
And let's go. Oh, well. Droni Stormcaster. That creates storms. I don't really think... There might be an advantage to this, but I don't think I want it. It might be useful to, like... maybe deter a crisis force, but it seems like they just go and do whatever they want. Let's go compact living. Why not? The Shroud's Promise. Oh boy, we've detected a perfectly smooth capsule emerging from a rift we explored in the Sabaran Maelstrom. That was a while ago. Yes, it was the Droni Priestess. That's right. And so we encountered there has sent us a message. Thank you, Nasu's Dementor of the Divine Pryde, for your fated visitation. We have not only breached the Shroud, but the Droni population has begun to migrate into the Shroud permanently. It has provided us with such an incredible power and harmony. We are experiencing a societal utopia, the likes of which we could have never imagined. We want to share some of our material riches with you before we depart this physical world. It seems there is at least one dimension in which this species may now survive. We get 5,000 energy credits, 140 astral threads, 5,300 rare crystals, and research. Wow. That's just a thoughtful gesture? My god. What would be a generous one? We can do physics insight. I always like that. Makes that nice baby rattle noise. Let's move some more folks off of Zelmadak. Resettling time. Y'all just gonna go wherever I feel like there's a need. Sorry. That's where we're at this point. Probably some of the stations, because I think the stations are gonna be fine. Yeah, we can take on some. Federation's End. Let's send some folks to Federation's End. Not too many, maybe 1,000. We have to find Federation's End. There it is. That was actually kind of easy. Tuxkin don't like it. The Superiors are okay with it. Droids no like. Panuri don't like it. Yeah, of course they don't. Man, these turtles just love everything. The green on it will go anywhere. Oh, the Grofurp can live on a station. Yeah. That's a great point. Ugh. All the green ones are... I'm just gonna start sending people. If you're yellow, that's good enough for me. Just gonna send to, like, potpourri of folks down the wagon track here. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. Bring him back! I want the Tuxkin Superiors over here. Yep, there's some droid workers. Spoozlax. Evandri. Evandari. Sorry. More droids. I think that should be good for now. What about Scott? No. We're not ready for... That's really annoying. Neither of these are really ready for people, but we could start investing in them, I suppose. I think we've got... Ubaglilt, Pulkor... Glugold's getting... Gluggold's? Gluggold is... Yeah, can we pull people? We'll just go the opposite direction, right? Yeah. This might be the way to do this. You find places that you want to pull people, and then you just start yanking them that direction. Just need to find Zelmadak. Scroll, 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 scroll. These are pre-sapients. Don't want to move them. Don't really want to move the criminals either. Keeping an eye on that energy here as well. One lonely droid. Dang it, I did it again. Okay, that's fine. That's fine for now. I think we're ready to actually start housing some people on Sabak. Yeah, just about. This looks like a tech world, maybe. It says Central Spire, which makes me think... Got a bunch of Felonians sitting out there. And we need to find Zelmadak again. There you are. Oh, it's a Gaia world, that's why. That's why everyone wants to be on Zelmadak. It's a Gaia world. No wonder. It's like 5,000 energy there. Just yanked away. Sending people to a new life. Look at that. Zelmadak is doing so much better. This is a huge Gaia world, though. I mean, absolutely massive. So... But the Tuxkin, the turtles, they're kind of undergoing a transition. I'd like for them...
Blocker removed.
We can do that. Okay, I see. Splitting the atom! On screen. Calberos. These guys have had a long history here. Physicists in the alien civilization on Calberos 4 have managed to split the atom for the first time with the discovery of nuclear fission. Nuclear weapons are inevitably being produced, and nuclear power plants are coming online. The Biran civilization has entered a critical phase where they suddenly possess the means to destroy their own world with the press of a button. That is a significant development. You're not wrong. Keep an eye on that.
Relaying transmission.
Wow, the new Mystic Order. Show us your wares. 2 merchants. Numa. That's a cool looking alien. But no. Thank you, though. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of folks who are unemployed on Sabak now. I have a bunch of elites that arrived, that's why. Let's wait on that. That noise makes me think we've got a Rift event coming up. Relay links forged. Oh, okay, cool. Capitals. Yay. Today we've etched ourselves into further accord with an unparalleled galactic splendor with the linking of the Hyper Relay network to that of Next Combine. Our citizens may now venture into those neighboring systems without let or hindrance. The Next, in turn, now welcome and embrace our Felonian influence. They shall benefit from the bounteous... Yeah. The corridors. This is a new one. In the Alderaan system, we don't see any broken worlds in here. That would be somewhat ironic, but yes. We have found ourselves encased in a network of interconnected chambers with no clear ending or beginning. Floor surfaces are glassy, a glassy circuit board, a visible current of energy can be seen flowing through the grid of branching conduits. The corridors seem as if they repeat themselves with no significant variation. We're making no progress with our current, making our own path as advised. Open the walls or break through the floor. Let's break through the floor, because circuit boards do really well when you break them. Yeah, we're gobbling up volatile motes like Tic Tacs. And the Shroud is accessible. Let's delve. A vision. Venturing deep into the Shroud, a flock of spirits dance around us for several hours. They glow with dazzling colors that we never perceived in normal space. The spectacle is enjoyable until the realization hits us we are being herded. Ha! Happiness, increase ship speed, or lifespan. Let's go ship speed. We're ejected. But there's nothing bad that happens to us. How's the 23rd coming along, guys? Are we just sitting here? What are these? Did not ask for these. Oh, we were waiting. Yeah. We are waiting to make more battleships. 1 a year. Don't want to lose them. They're kind of important. Very low influence, so we've got a... Did the game just freeze? Kind of. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff that happened. Ah. Dear God. At least they're edible. We've got a whole bunch of new colonies. Integration of the Penury is complete. And the empire that bullied us at the very beginning of the game, just a little less than 200 years ago, is now part of our united front. At least they're edible. Let's go do this real quick, and then we'll deal with our Penurian victory. Oh, Grand Archive dismantled. Oh, okay, yeah. Very good. Damium, our genetic modification of the nodal consciousness on Damian 3, has rendered the species useless as a vector of advanced intelligence. It is safe to conclude that the singularity has been prevented. While many of the local population continue to use these linked molluscoids for calculations, others have found that the creatures make excellent source of protein. Yum. Okay. Engineering research. I'll take it. Let's pause that real quick. And we've got, like, low stability. Yeah, somebody got taken for a ride there. What have we gotten ourselves into here? It's a raiding fleet on Vitalas. This looks really bad for you guys. Waxalia. Oh, this is all of our space now. This is a raiding fleet. This is a big raiding fleet. Okay. Well, this changes a lot, but not much. We are going to undock with the Gulfer 21st. And we're going to take care of whatever the heck is going on over here. because low stability, subject integration complete, and we've got an isolationist faction. Lots of stuff going on here. There's a mining core that we could take care of and then pick up a colony on. Why is this not colonized? We haven't fully surveilled it. So go... No? No, they lost all of their scientists. Just give me a scientist here. I'm not super concerned. We're way over. Movie Daughter of Larb. Yeah. Hire anyways. I don't care that we're over on our... Does anyone care? Should we care? Survey. You now have your orders. Very good. Joins our empire. Yes, excellent. All right. Lots of work to do here. Fortune's favor. Yeah, we're going to disband these guys. Because I can. They don't really have a lot of military. Dear me. Wexelia, you have a problem. And we also have a very large problem in that... Let's do some sector mapping here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that's 2, 3, 4. Viet. That's a critical star system. That's a very strategically critical star system. Why did we take all of these? I don't want these. These look like a liability to me. I'm not going to defend them. Okay, so let's do some sector. Let's do some sector management here so we can get Pithagmog 100% habitability for Arctic. Now we've got the... We just got a huge... With 88,000 minerals. You know? Let's make a new sector. And let's edit that sector. No, we'll make that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Blondie. Blondie is a sector. Let's edit that sector. Yep. Like it. Probably can do one less, even. This is one... Yeah, that's better. Drat him. We're carving up your space, Panarians. Yep, I like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's 2 jumps either way, so it doesn't really matter. This is probably not going to get sectorized. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are equally far away from each other. Oh man, the Panari have been living like they've really been having a rough life here. Yeah. It's alright. We're here to help. Don't worry. Okay. No wonder the game took so long to load up. It's 2403. Lots of Mogs. Yeah, okay. let's get some leaders. Torquemog is 7,000 Penurian. Vioram is 4.6k. So it seems like the most important leader should go here. Whoops, that's not the right one. Right here in Torquemog. Yeah, that's this sector. I think Trambadon Station, or Trambadon is probably a big one. We should have some Penurian leaders we can recruit here. No. Dear me. Well, sorry guys. I don't know what to tell you. That wasn't a good pick. I just really want somebody in front of all of these. Even if they're not. Hey, I'll take that. Seems like a decent pick. Pythashmog. Pythashmog? Those can use energy. Okay. So we've got governors on each one of these sectors now. This is good. And now it's just time to look at these colonies and see what it is that we need. Robot Claris. Who's that? Is it Tundra World? 100 people. 100 people. This is a Savannah world. Oh, you need to do species stuff too. We'll come back to that. Species. I think that they have full citizenship. But they might have had slaves, and so we would want to rectify that if we can. Chattel slavery, yeah. These guys on Trambadon, the Uko Praknar. Okay, so, oh, that's why they're hive-minded. Thrifty, experience, deviance. Exploited drones, we're going to change them to assimilation. Transcendent Awakening. They're exempt for now. Yeah. Glad I looked. And then we'll do some modification there if we can. And Pythashmog is where? That's the southernmost sector. Very unpopulated. We've got an Arctic world and oh, I can reorder the planets. Oh my god. Put the sector capital above. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh no, come on. Come on. Not this again. You kidding me? I always forget about this. This is now the Hylos colony, because it's in the Hylos system. Oh god. This is the Tvilcate Forge World? Sure. This is in Asanas? And this is Okal. I do not care. Blondie. Blonde. How do you want to say it? This is on Asanas. This will be Asanas 2. Because it was just next in the list. Beta Hydri. We've got a decent setup there. This is Trambodon 2. We're just going to call it Trambodon. Tarek Mog is in Oridim. But you guys needed to invest in your worlds. Oh, Dradim. Dradim Station. I bet you this is supposed to be Dradim as well. Okay. Razalas. And then Vitalas sector is Imdar. Vitalas is Wexelia. And then this is going to be Imdar 2. Okay, that's all of the systems renamed. And, well, I mean, we kind of asked for this. Our empire is massive, utterly massive. It's almost unwieldy at this point. I have some concerns about being able to maintain the stability of this place, but that's a different question for a different time. Let's take a look at Devasa. Lots of research happening here. It's a nice looking system, actually. And I think that's where we're going to leave Incident 32. Got a lot of work to do with the colonies. I'll probably do that off screen between Incident 32 and 33, and just give you a little report as to exactly what we did. But we do have some places to send people, and we have a lot more population, and hopefully we can turn some of those worlds into generator worlds. Although it's always nice to have your something for my retrospective is you obviously want all the resources, but knowing that I'm going into a crisis at any moment, could happen at any moment, knowing that we're going into that crisis, it would be nice to know that our main production worlds of our basic resources are spread out, but are edging towards the central part of our empire. And I don't know that we're going to have that option here. At least not without making some big changes. So, yeah, thank you for watching along. I appreciate it. And as you go on about your day, don't forget to hit someone with kindness. We'll see you next time.